Hello YouTube. Well, I sold off 6 of my pullets. I sold them on Craigslist and I got $40 for 6 young pullets that were hatched June 18th, and this is July 16th, so they weren't very old. And with that money I went out and bought a roll of hardware cloth, this wire mesh here, that let me build some rabbit hutches and make the enclosure door. So I built them an enclosure. I'm not sure if I can back up enough. I built it 20 by 12 and 19 by 11 to be exact. That was just some leftover fencing from when the neighbor's tree fell on my house, and insurance came out and replaced the fence that it smashed, and they left me the leftover fencing. And of course I immediately put it to use. And I just pounded some poles in the yard, and right now it's got wood down. I will have to put wire down so that they can't dig out from underneath. And their gate. And this is the bunny trail. The grandkids were here this weekend, so they decorated. Then I just made some little enclosure there with some firewood, logs, and some cedar shingles that I had lying around the yard, and just some bits and pieces, and just sort of nailed and screwed that together so they have a little enclosure there and a little holder for their Timothy hay, and leftover ladder from the chicken run. And then this is just a dog kennel that's separated for them to use for now. And I got 2 mini Rexes. I found them on Craigslist. They were free to good home. They're a breeding pair. So the white one is, I think they named her Snowflake. The grandkids named them Snowflake. And then my buck is Shadow, back there in the back. Shadow is way more friendlier than Snowflake because we think she's pregnant again and she's very grouchy. So I plan to use the bunny poo in my gardens because it's a slow release fertilizer that you can put directly in your garden soil in your raised beds, and it's going to be terrific for that. So I need to put another hutch right there. It's going to be low to the ground but have enough space underneath that I can collect the poo and the urine, which she's pooing in that corner right now, so I could probably go over and scoop some of that up if I wait another couple of days. Right now I'm having to pick them up and put them inside at night because we do have a lot of predators. And that is the hutch for the buck. She's going to be over here, and then she's going to be inside the enclosure with her little babies. So with the grandkids here this weekend, it was pretty much impossible to finish this. You know, we just let them play with the bunny trail. In fact, Lily even made me a sign that says "Welcome to Bunny Trail," which we'll put at the end of this little trail here. I still have to put some sand at that end, far end down there. But yeah, for right now I'm having to transport them in and out of the house where they're staying inside the chicken tractor at night, away from predators. But hopefully the hutch will be finished tonight. I'll just put them both in one hutch, and then I'll get started on the doe's hutch. So, another addition to my little homestead. They're in the manure making department. They definitely have a job here. That job is to make manure for my gardens and baby mini Rex bunnies for whatever I decide to use them for. Alright, ta-ta.